Honestly, growing up, one of my favorite Korean foods was dumplings, mandu. You know, these little pockets of deliciousness. And you know, I would make it at home with my mom. I would go out, and anytime it was on the menu, I would order mandu. Now, this place that we're gonna go to specializes in just making handmade dumplings, totally from scratch, and they make over a dozen kinds. It's called Dumpling House, but in Korean, their name, Cheonamandu, actually translates to Dumpling Heaven. And that's where we're going. We're gonna go to Dumpling Heaven right now, right in the middle of K-Town in Los Angeles. I am super hungry right now. I'm excited to have all this. I'm gonna start out with, okay, I'm gonna go with the fried one. They're actually crimped in the traditional Korean dumpling style, but they're fully deep fried. Let's just let's take this apart. You can see the filling is gently cooked off a mix of cabbage and onion, and you can see that nice fat shrimp coming out. Just a gentle dip. I love how browned the dumpling skin is. I mean, you can tell that this thing is just wonderfully deep fried. Especially the ridge right here is where you really get that optimum crunch. And the wrapper itself gets bubbly, and the inside, the filling, it's not super packed in there, and the vegetables kind of dissipate into these like little wisps of gentle aromatics. It's very well seasoned, which I think can be problematic with a lot of dumplings, is that they're kind of bland, but this one is very well salted, very savory. It almost doesn't even need the soy sauce dip, but it always helps. These can end up being a lot larger, but this is how big they are here. These are called king dumplings, or wangmandu. My mom used to bring these home in like packs of 2 in these like styrofoam containers, and man, if I saw them on the counter after school, I would kill it. I mean, look at this thing. It's chock full. So I got the one with meat and vegetables. You can also just get a straight vegetable one. But inside they have Korean vermicelli, or tangmyeon. It's a sweet potato vermicelli. Because they put some pork in here, they always pair anything with pork here with a little bit of chives to balance it out. The owner said that they also put some mushrooms, cabbage, green onion. And what they said that was unique about their method is that they don't put any soy sauce in the meat. You get a little bit more of the integrity of the flavor of the ingredients. It doesn't get masked with any extra sauces in the marinade. Even though this is I guess a Korean style dumpling, it's really kind of adopted from China, right? The baos that they have there, like Shinjin bao, which is a pan-fried bao. Gonna take a little kimchi palate cleanser. Let's try their stuff here. It's good. Ooh, it's kind of dank. That's dank. The kimchi mandu is just beautiful. Look at this. You can see that it's just slightly translucent, so the red color of the kimchi comes out. So it's just kimchi and vegetables, no meat here. Good contrast. I love the crimp here. It's just very elegant. Ooh, it's got some heat. That is super intense. Almost in the way that when you take garlic and like the more that you chop it up, the stronger that garlic flavor is. This kimchi, it's really well chopped up. I would say it's about a 3 out of 10 in spice, but that's a little bit more than I was expecting. If you love kimchi, and especially really funky, fermented, intense, like profoundly like Korean kimchi, this is for you. And the wrap is good because it has a kind of a hefty pliancy, right? You see how it's like, it doesn't even pull apart. I'm giving it a lot of give here. And I think that's because when it's steamed, it has a little more structure to it. I would say that this is probably my favorite dumpling here. I'm gonna go for the fried dumpling. These are filled with pork and a little bit of chives. It's also nice because you get a little bit of that contrast, you know? One side of it is pan fried, so it's crispy, brown. The other side hasn't been touched. So you get to experience both sides of the wrapper. Let's try this. That's very good. You can instantly tell that the pork and the chives are much denser. They have more of an intensely meaty flavor. My parents would buy bags of this stuff frozen, and it would be super easy to throw into a pan, fry it, add a little bit of water, cover it so that it cooks the inside. So if you are gonna buy frozen dumplings, come to a restaurant like Dumpling House, and you can probably ask for them, take some home. 4 down, 2 to go. I think this is one of the most comforting, you know, something grandma would make. Boiled dumplings. And what I like is that, you know, because they're boiled, the wrappers have a pasta-like quality to them. I mean, this is basically tortellini, right? It's Korean tortellini. These are filled with beef, unlike the pan-fried ones, which had pork and chives. I love these because they retain a lot more juiciness. You get a balance of the kind of the chewy vermicelli with the beef, the ground beef. It's not too heavy on aromatics. So if you're a little bit of a meat purist, this is the one you want to get. Not a traditional Korean dish, but here it is in a Korean restaurant, pan-fried. Basically, it's a meatball, so it's beef that's been compressed and placed into this kind of really dense, fried on both sides. That's good. Wow. Because if you were to go to like a Beijing style or northern Chinese restaurant and you get the meat pies, they're just like basically meat patties. You know, like they're like breakfast sausage density. Coupled with a pretty thick wrapper, I would say that they've done a nice job of kind of adapting this northern Chinese dish into kind of a Korean state of mind. This is a good innovation. Ooh. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and if you want to see more of my adventures in K-Town, click right here. Whoa. I mean, you can't ask for duck to be cooked any better than this and roasted any better. Just the right, like, dark meat for a turkey.